A very, very warm welcome to you all once again. Welcome to day two, and we're open now. So, we had a great day one, and we're definitely looking forward to a great day two as well. Well, on the day one, we had about 11 panel discussions, 63 stalls, and about 1,200 people stepping in and networking. Wow, that was some great statistics, wasn't it? Well, the panel discussions were great learning experience from the experts across the globe, and it was superb fun as well. And I'm sure you guys were in tune with it because you guys were seeing it all. So it was amazing yesterday and with a lot of things, but I'm going to hear it from the team. So Arvind, if you are around, I would really like you to step in and give in your thoughts about day one.
Hey, Shikha.
Good
It's so
morning.
good to see you and absolutely fantastic. But let me take about 10 seconds, not something that I'd like to do too much, but I worked with a lot of people in my life, and a lot of people I worked with Zero in the company that I head and run. There are three things that I tell my people who come and work with me. All I demand from you is truth, trust, and time. If you're able to tell me the truth, you will get that back in return. If you're able to trust me, I will give my life for you. And time is something that has got absolutely, there is nothing. If you're not there at 5 to 10 for a 10 o'clock meeting, I shall presume that you're dead and gone. Apart from this, and I'm talking about myself because I love me, right? Is that when you work with me, you have to find the ability to make me work. Use me. Okay. I have got a lot of knowledge within me. But if somebody can use me and make me work, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I would like to put this on record over here. In the last 6 months, the lady over here, Shikha Nahata, has managed to do the 3+2 things. On that note, Shikha, I wish you all the very best. And I look forward to absolutely great day two on Espousal Online. And let's have a great time. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Arvind. So those were some words of wisdom from Arvind, the CEO of Zero in Management Private Limited, and it's an absolute pleasure to work with Arvind. But to know a little more about day one, let's hear it from Amu Nair, who has been handling it and literally put her blood and sweat into this. So I'm going to request Amu Nair to come online and share with us. Hello, Amu.
Hi,
Amu, have you
Shikha. How are you
slept?
doing?
I'm doing great, but have you
Shikha, sleep
slept?
is a five-letter word, and it's been 2 nights. And today, 10 p.m., I will give you the answer to that by putting my phone off.
Wow, but no, you still managed to look all fine and beautiful as you always do. But I'm so sure no one's
Thank
going to
you.
make
You
out that
too.
you haven't slept. So
No,
tell
that's
me,
because
Amu, how was
I always wanted to be an event manager, and I feel that is exactly what I'm doing right now, and I'm so happy to do it. And I'm with the right team, I'm with the right people, I'm on the right place. So I think this is the life I want. So sleep is not at all my concern right now. So let's
well,
see.
we can definitely see with the hard work that you have been putting in making a spousal run. That's great, Amu. So, how do you just give us your opinion on day one? How was the day yesterday?
Right. So it was overall really well. But I must admit we did have a lot of technical glitches yesterday, and it
Mm-hmm.
did cause a lot of delays as well. But in spite of that, I must say everybody from our team, whether it's Rohan, Jai, Roshan, Asgar, and Arvind, all of them were available in a button, and we have been resolving every single issue which has come to us. And I can also say proudly that all the issues which was raised to us by yesterday have been resolved now. And if at all anybody is still facing any issue, please feel free to directly reach out to me. I am here. You can find my number again in the platform. It's up there. So please get back to me if you need any issues, and that will also be resolved anytime soon. So yes, I do feel that if it weren't for the technical glitches, which obviously is not in our control, the sessions were amazing. I loved all the panel discussions, especially the ones on healthy relationships, and also the tech way, going the tech way speech was also really amazing. And all the speeches were so relevant to today's
Yeah.
times, like so much of information, even the event safety and the safety in weddings, it was so relevant and useful to people who are going to be planning and working in this industry. So I'm so pumped up for the sessions today, because it's going to be a lot of art and planning and theming and photography. So I'm really looking
Yes.
forward to the entire day as well, and hopefully it'll all go seamlessly. And yeah, let's have a great second day forward.
It will definitely go all seamlessly because you guys, we have put in so much effort, and with the amount of effort all of you have put in putting everything back to you know place, it's definitely going to go perfectly. And it's grateful that in spite of all the technical glitches and technology, which is something, as you said, we have no control over, everyone's been really really patient. So thank you
Yes.
everyone, and please bear, because technology is something is not in our control. So we hope to have the same support that we've been having from you guys, and we promise a seamless day too for you all. So thank you so much, Amun Nair, and looking forward to a fantastic day too. And we'll catch you soon.
So see you everybody.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. So that was Amun Nair, and she has she is the point of contact, guys. In case you are getting any technical glitches, reach out to Amun Nair, and I promise you it's going to be sorted in no time. So now we're going to get a very interesting look into day two from Manasa P. Kumar, who has been an integral part from the inception of Espousal. So Manasa, I would request you to come online and give us your two thoughts on day one, and also a lot more insights on how the day one was in terms of statistics and all of those things. So requesting Manasa to come online.
Hi, Shikha. Good morning.
Hi Manasa, good morning. You look lovely.
Oh, you look radiant. And after all this, no sleep and everything, if you can look so good, I'm very jealous.
So thank you so much. I think we keep this for off screen.
And
Right. Right now, Mansa. So what do you think? Day one. What is your opinion? How do you think it was?
I was mesmerized. I mean, knowing what are the topics that are going to be discussed, writing those questions and thinking about that was one, because we've been living on these topics for the last 1 month. But
Right.
listening from the experts, their point of view on how differently we think about the same topic, at the same time, how we're all similar as an industry,
Right.
mind blowing. My laptop was on the entire time, on loud. The whole house could hear whatever was happening. I'm writing notes. Like I have so much notes written. So yeah,
Wow.
it was like going back to college after a long time, and a very interesting college where I loved all the subjects. you know.
Right. Right. That's great. And also you got to attend college from your house. I mean, we didn't have that option when we were in college.
Yeah, and all your favorite subjects, like not even one where you
Yes.
got drunk, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Nice. So Mansa, quickly, could you just give us, your point of views on all the topics that have been discussed yesterday? Maybe we can have a quick brief on what all was it.
Yes, I'm going to be summarizing the whole day quickly, and I will also ask you some questions. Now I'll be on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
Sure.
yeah, I'm going to start quickly. So the first session of the day was the keynote by Samit Garg. I think he laid the foundation for the espousal whole. The meaning of espousal just exponentially increased for me after listening to him. I think he put it so well, not just by emotions, feelings, and words, but with facts, hard hitting numbers. I loved his numbers.
Yes.
the entire number dropping that happened. So basically, he spoke about how US, the value of wedding industry in the US is $78 billion, and whereas India is only $30 billion. We call ourselves the big
Yes.
fat Indian
Big fat.
market, but the numbers say something else. And he also
Right.
clearly pointed out why, right? Why? Because one is we are all thinking of doing it ourselves. Mujhe pata hai, I will only do it myself. I'll ask my chacha, batija, kind of a thing, right? So one is that, and number two is exposure. Knowledge is limited. There are not enough avenues for people to learn about this. So maybe
Right.
that they don't know what to do. And third is marketplace. I think that was like bang on. We always think this market is crowded, but it is not. There is not enough information, enough platforms for people to collaborate and work with each other. And how espousal really is, nailing it, on the coffin, saying that okay, we are the people who are going to collaborate, help people network across markets, right? So I think that was a great point. I
Perfect.
also loved his point about we are talking about manpower and how we are letting go of our teams and hiring,
Yeah.
etc. He's point blank said that don't let go of the resources that you really want, because Q3 of 2021 we'll see a 21% decrease. I mean, the downfall in manpower, good quality manpower. I mean, manpower,
Right.
lot, but yeah. And he also spoke about how 2032 crores of wedding business is available out there, whereas our trade shows are not even covering 1%, which is 2,300 billion, that we are not even reaching there,
Right.
captivating. So my takeaway from his session and the wedding MBA show that he spoke about is that there is a humongous market out there for marketplace, for platforms like us, like Espousal, and for associations, for people to come together to figure out how to work on this wedding industry together, right? And we need to
Right.
just exploit it. We haven't even scratched the surface,
Right.
So
And we still call ourselves one of the biggest players in the industry.
yeah. And coming
Yes.
from him, it means something else. I mean, he's
Yes.
thorough research and been there, experienced it, right? So that was cool. Number two, second session was a new phase of wedding industry. We had speakers, amazing speakers from Italy, Philippines. Jueta from India was moderating it, and we had, of course, Robbie from DC, right? So my biggest takeaway from that is what all of us are in this problem together. All of them echoed the same sentiment of, yeah, cancellations, no money, the budgets have come down to 10%, and we are not. So, but at the same time, there was some silver lining ending to that conversation, which said, no problem, whatever it is, we will provide value across.
Yes.
Yes, we will provide value. I also understood that it was such a small problem for me, thinking that Indian government, tourism of Karnataka, India, we are not supporting enough each other, etc. But I realized in other countries where tourism plays such a big role, Italy for that matter, even they are having
Yes.
this problem. So isn't it? So I think it's high
Yes.
time all of us came together as an industry and voiced our opinion towards including us amongst the top five industries, tourism and events, and see how we can get some aid from government. I
Yes.
also, yeah, please go.
No, and also a very interesting thing that came out of that, since you were mentioning about Italy, right? So Italy, they are confident they're going to come up. They're going to come up again because that is one of the most preferred destination wedding places, right? So they are confident on that. But still, in yesterday's conversation, if you would have noticed, the main emphasis was on the word collaboration. They are so open now. They just want to come forward and they just want to say, I think she was openly there saying that, you know what, I am ready to collaborate. We want to collaborate. I think Alyssa, be it Jen, be it Jweta, who were there on the panel, it was an open topic. And even though places like Italy, who are like the hub of destination weddings right now, are open there saying that, okay, you know what, we're ready to collaborate. Let's get together because we're all on the same plate.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the fact that she couldn't clearly communicate her emotions, but we could get it. You know,
Yes.
she was trying to talk about the whole thing, but there's that sentiment that you got from her saying, being the biggest nation for weddings, preferred tourism destination for destination weddings. They are also going through the same crisis as we are.
Yes.
And I love the Robbie's take on micro weddings and how he brought that down into smaller pieces, uh, about how intimate weddings are the next big thing and how you can still add value. I mean, so yeah, sorry. Okay, then we are moving to the third session, which was collab creation.
Yes.
Collab creation, beautifully moderated by Vikram Mehta from Empire Events, and then we were speaking to two legends there again, which was Timo and Shamin, right? So what I loved about that session was, I mean, it's my favorite topic, collab creation, because the whole platform is built for collaboration, and that was like the king of the topics because. Uh,
Yes.
I was really looking forward to understanding that how does the other part of the world think about it. Are we the ones who are looking forward to saying, okay, let's all work together on this? But I think Timo, man, I was bowled over by
Yes.
his excitement, and he just didn't even take a breather. He was just talking, he was so passionately about this whole thing. And I loved,
Yes.
he gave an example, Shikha. He spoke about how he worked with Bibi Hayat on a wedding where he was the primary florist and she could
Yes.
plan the wedding peacefully for one of the most important clients because she only had to focus on planning. She had to focus on event and the wedding, other detailing, and not flowers because Timo completely handled the floral part of it. And
Correct.
how he said that treat everybody as a subject matter expert, and
Yes.
give them that respect, saying if you're getting somebody on board, uh, you know, make them responsible for that so that you don't have to worry about it,
Correct.
and I love how Vikram was constantly giving his examples of how in different weddings that he did all over the world, that he has an amazing experience himself, uh, you know,
Yes.
in different parts of the Siberia to he was talking about Israel and different parts that how he really connected the dots completely in the conversation. And I loved how Shamin spoke about destination weddings and how what her take on Indian wedding is, which is really funny, right? And I really enjoyed that conversation because she was talking about how competition is actually out of the market now. You know,
Yes. Totally.
isn't it? Yeah, I had like that really breakthrough moments knowing that the world thinks the same and everybody is open. I think this is the right
Yes.
time to cash in on any relationship that you want to build across the world, from a South Africa to Italy to DC to London, right? So
Correct.
everybody. So, yeah. Any other thoughts you had on this session?
Well, yes, there was also a very interesting announcement that Charmaine did on
Oh
this
yeah,
session when you're talking about how it is the right moment to cash in and make relations, right? So, yes, the announcement of espousal going to South Africa was made official yesterday by Charmaine and by me as well when I gave the intro speech. So, yes, it is official. Espousal is going to South Africa. And
awesome, awesome. Congratulations! Wow, this is like news in the other way. So super. Congratulations on that. I think it's just the beginning. I mean, we have
yes,
spoken
it's just the beginning.
so many countries. I don't have even a inch of doubt that we're going to be in all the countries wherever we had speakers from because they thoroughly.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, super. Going ahead, Arun Bablani's Disney wedding
Very
session, isn't it? For everybody who's ever been a fan of Disney and Disney World, of course, I think this was like this session, Shikha. According to me, if you can't even, get it on Google, you can't write to him and ask him these questions. This is like one session where you can't get this information anywhere else, kind of a thing, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. After seeing that, I felt like getting married. I'm like, if I can get a marriage like this, definitely it was a dream, literally a dream come true.
I think it was fabulous. I love the way he was so honest about it. He gave us
Yeah.
all the details, inside information about how they spent about 10 months planning this, how they had to, get on a payroll with Disney because they didn't allow outside vendors. I mean, he gave
Yeah.
that. saying, if you have to do an event there, you need to get on board with Disney, work with them for 3 months or
Yes,
something like that. Yeah, and then he also spoke about how it is a lot of, I mean, it is expensive, Shika, FYI. If you're,
definitely. Yes.
yeah. So, and how language was a barrier, how they
Yeah.
had, it's not, it is beautiful from the outside world to see how the Disney wedding looks like. I mean, the pictures look splendid.
Beautiful.
I was mind blown. But I also understand that he and his team had to really toil it out to make this happen. And I'm very happy. I took screenshots of every presentation of his, saying that I will sit on it like a case study with my team and figure it out that if we have to do it, how would we do it? So it,
Amazing. That's good.
yeah, yeah. So that was nice. And yeah, moving on. Next, we had Amelia Rossetti, who spoke about another very small, interesting topic. Right? I mean, it's not like loud and clear and big
Yes.
words, but very small, minute part of how you can create a mood board. What are the
But I think
trends?
that's like the most important thing before you even start any planning.
Yeah. But I really understood something that, there is something for everybody in day one. Okay. If you are somebody who's already 10 years experience, this, the whole Disney wedding excites you because you want to get ready for that. If you're a beginner, Amelia's session will excite you because you are learning about the basics of how to get started as a wedding planner,
Yes.
right? And if you're somebody who's looking into virtual event, there's something for you as well. So there was something for everybody in day one, which was
Right.
amazing, right? So Amelia's, I love the way she spoke about detailing of mood board, and she spoke about tools like Canva. She said use
Yes.
Pinterest, create boards, share it with your client. Let her also, let the bride also curate their ideas and put it together in that. And she gave one important clue that color of 2021 would be turquoise. That would
Quite.
be the color that everybody will look forward to using in their color palette. She spoke about palettes, how to mix and match, and how to keep visual consistency. She used really nuanced words to understand that how to get started.
Right.
So
Right.
I really enjoyed, like, it was like a have your wine, sit and watch this kind of
Yeah,
thing.
because colors, they played such a good role and they were all perfectly there. I mean, from the brightest to the most subtlest, everything was there. It was really nice.
Yeah. So, and one surprise session which was fully taken aback was the healthy relationship session. I mean,
Yes.
it was like leave everything that you are doing and just listen to this. And listen to this. I really wish, I had my friends, family, everybody listen to it because it was so well handled. It
Yes.
was cool. It was, so inclusive. And there is, it was so warm as a session
Right.
because they spoke about all perspectives with a lot of empathy in the whole conversation and not just about blame game and pointing who was right, who was wrong, and not
Yes.
instructions on what anybody should be doing. They
Right.
just put out there saying this is what it is. You choose how you want to handle this, right? And
Right.
Shikha, one thing I also realized is this is something that as Indian communities, we just brush it under the carpet. Talking about how your
Right.
life post wedding, who's going to
Yes.
do, where are we going to live, these things, right? And I think it's so important to talk about these things. Apart from finances, apart from kids and pets and etc., relationship and mutual respect is so important, right? So I think I got that from that. Um, Three words that stood out for me from this session was communication, clarity, and commitment. Right? Communicate with your partner,
Perfect.
isn't it?
Perfect.
Yeah. Speak to your in-laws, family, whoever is involved in the whole relationship. Clarity about what do you want out of this, right? For yourself
Yeah.
and for that person, and commitment that you'll stick by whatever you take as a decision, bear the brunt of
Right.
it. And he said that so clear.
Right.
Yeah, so I love that. I'm going to watch it with my family so that all of
Yes.
us are aware of this is what it is, right?
That's what
So,
the beauty of it was. The perspectives were from both the ends. It's
yeah,
not like they're just from the male side, the female side. They have
right,
clearly put out where each and every side goes wrong. What are the various expectations? I mean, we expect it to be a walk in the garden. But that's not what it is. Even if it's love marriage, they've clearly put it out there that half the people don't even know what they're getting themselves into. So it was like the truth out there on point with no sugarcoating.
Yeah.
It was brilliantly said.
Totally, totally. And and it comes from experience, right? And
Yeah,
all,
definitely.
yeah, yeah. So very well done. Super. Going ahead, the seventh session was going tech, which is the need of the hour virtual events. It's such a
Yes.
like elephant in the room that everybody wants to do it, how to do it, you know. So it's that, right? And I love the way, from Sandy, Oja, Piyush, Lloyd, all of them, brilliant, moderation by Jay, who's built this entire thing
Yeah.
for us. Jay was so. I loved his questions. I like the way he, pushed each one to talk about it from their experience. One thing
Correct.
I got out of that is virtual weddings. How it is a new opportunity altogether, right? Virtual weddings doesn't necessarily mean you're getting married online. It means that you are,
Yeah.
it's a hybrid thing, right? There is a wedding happening, but everybody can be part of it as well, from live
Right.
casting, using platforms. And they spoke about how it is evolving every day, right? From where we started to now, and how it was always there. It's just that now we're just aware of it, right? So
Yes.
I liked how, and I also liked how they spoke about issues that they are going through with respect
Yes.
to clients and stuff like that. So very, very nicely done.
Also, a very interesting point that was mentioned about virtual weddings was that कि now it's become a thing like हमने भी किया था, हमने भी किया है या हम भी करेंगे. मतलब they want to put it out there that we are also going to be a part of the virtual thing and we want to do it. So they want, like, people want to show it as well that we do virtual.
Correct. It's
So
like
that's
the,
become a new thing.
yeah, yeah, trend. That it's no
Yeah.
more कौन करेगा, how do we do this? It's just everybody's so confident of doing it also because there are enough players in the market now. There's enough,
Right.
etc. So I enjoyed that session again. So here's where I'm going to ask you questions. Were that Steve's session on safety? I think so beautiful, so beautiful. I mean, such a like a very strict topic, very boring.
Yes.
Considering there is no masala in it and there is no excitement, but he made it sound so relevant, so important, which is right, and something again
Correct.
we don't take it very seriously when it comes to as basics of when we are planning an event. We're
Yes.
all excited about the look, feel, and excitement part of it, but we need to start the foundation of safety, right? And
Correct.
like how he said, he broke the whole thing about how virus, what we assumed, what happened, what is the reality, right?
Yeah.
Aerosol, how outdoor events is much more, safer than indoor events, and why? Like everything had a limit,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
he spoke about three things important. You want to
Three
talk about,
basic things that we miss out on.
yeah, yeah, which is you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so it's three basic things. I mean, just maintaining social distancing, wearing your mask, and cleaning your hands. So these
That's
are
it.
three basic things that we just need to follow, but we're still not being able to do that. Right? People don't maintain social distancing. They think कि मुझे नहीं होगा. I am fine. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Or you don't just clean your hands. I mean, that's basic hygiene. And that is the reason we are where we are today. And he's clearly put it out there.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it was a very nice session. That is a session which should be like a compulsory for anybody who's getting back in business with respect to wedding or events
Yes.
for this matter. It's like go through this as a beginner course and then start off doing your first event out there, kind of thing, which is nice. And then moving on from there was the ninth session was hospitality, which was very well handled. And I love the way Hemant Oberoi spoke about food and how one of the events he did that whole temple themed catering and how things are changing.
Yes.
Numbers are reduced, but people still want customized menus and stuff like that. And how he's very positive about life coming back. Like it is going to come back. It is going to be big fat wedding sometime next year, but till then just be peaceful and wait kind of thing. And Mariana from Mexico,
Oh,
I
yes.
No, yeah, she was very, very sweet. And Fernando also gave his 2 cents on everything. And I like the way they covered like a 360-degree on hospitality. The food, the
Yeah.
concierge services, they spoke about that and how it's all changing, becoming digital, etc. And then they also spoke about how events are done in the new normal, right? Shreya
Yes.
did fantastically with the entire moderation. Anything there you want to add on?
Yeah, so one main highlight that I want to tell about in this is about Mariana, as you mentioned. I mean, she's put in so much of effort, even though she is not so fluent in English. I mean, she did a fantastic job where she's spoken about, how it is in Mexico and how it has been for her. She's a specialist in destination weddings and she has a lot of knowledge in that and handling hospitality for that. So I think that was very brilliantly put. Fernando made some great points about, because he's into events and he is into the hospitality food. He has a restaurant. So I think it was all very brilliantly covered with different perspectives from across the globe,
Correct.
literally from across the globe and across the table. I mean, Mr. Hemant Oberoi being the chef, I mean, a big chef, and his point of view on how it's going to change in restaurants. Your fine dinings are not going to be the same anymore. The
Right.
services that you will receive in the 5 stars and 7 stars is not going to be the same anymore, with the person always standing right next to you asking you, what do you want, how is the service? That's not going to happen. And I
Right.
think it was very brilliantly covered and very well moderated. I think it was a fantastic session.
Yeah. And my takeaway from this whole session was adapting that hospitality will still exist, food we will still
Has
eat,
to.
we will still do. It's just we need to adapt to the new ways of doing it, and it's not forever.
Yes.
It's going to be there for a phase, and just be okay with that phase. So, yeah,
Yeah.
good points to Mariana there. Next, we had the exotic destination romance travel, which was a absolutely new sphere altogether. And I love the way how I got to know, like I was telling them, that it's a ticket to Mexico in about 30, 40 minutes. We got to know how
Yes.
places are there in Mexico and how beautiful. And
Yes.
they are so similar to India and our culture because they also have a lot of rich heritage. They have colors. The food is very similar to us. The spices that they use and the palettes are similar, etc. So for anybody from India traveling, how Mexico becomes very connect, they can connect with that whole country, instead of
Right.
just thinking about how is it going to be there. I learned new places: Guatemala, Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda. So I'm like, wow, I just
When are
want
you
to.
booking your tickets to them?
I'm waiting for January. I will go to Mexico 100%.
Wow, that's nice.
Beautiful. I love the whole way the pictures looked amazing. I'm sure
Yes.
they are also very similar to us about having guests over and treatment and etc. Right, and they spoke about it very passionately. I really enjoyed the session as well. And then we
Right.
had integrating tech by Junior Matthew. You
Yes.
were yeah. Any pointers from here from you, Shikha? Because you were.
I think it was all about, as we spoke about the panel which spoke about tech, going tech way, right? I think these are topics which are very relevant in these times, and it's going to be a part. Like the topic was tech integration. I am so sure that tech is now an integral part of everything and anything that you're going to be doing, be it live events, be it anything. So I think he is very well in points, put down everything that is important in today's time, which you need to know, be it handling your tech, putting your events out there, and how you should go about it. I think very well put down and very crisp and short and sweet, and the information is just out there. So I
Right.
think it was very well.
Super. Yeah. So that was day one. Imagine if this was supposed to be a short summary, and there's so much.
Yes.
And I really think that everybody who watched the sessions yesterday should go back and discuss it with their teams, with somebody, like maybe talk to your bride and groom, and tell them that what you got out of the session yesterday, because a lot of things might change after this, right? Like the
Right.
way they talking about hospitality, talking about tourism, travel, etc. They can all make their subtle changes, getting to know from the experts, like from the horse's
Yes.
mouth. Yeah, yeah. So day one
And
for me. paisa vasool, like you know, 2 days is good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, to day two, how great that's going to be.
I know, like, I mean, day one was like the ice creams, and now it's going to be the toppings. Today will be all the fancy things, the
Yes.
photography, makeup, the styling, you know,
Yes.
how you play such an important role. So you
Yeah.
got the basics right now, get the, you know, everything else around it right and everything. So
Correct.
it's going to be very exciting creatively. I think that's
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
And it's going to be a very nice, interesting topic for all the new brides and grooms who are engaged, going to get married soon. I think it's going to be very relevant to them as well as to, what is the new, how to style your wedding, what's the makeup and what's the fashion, and, the right venue that you need to choose, and all of those things, as you rightly mentioned. So, looking
Yeah.
forward to an exceptional day too, definitely, and hoping everyone's going to enjoy it as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm quite positive on that.
Yes. So thank you so much, Mansa, for the great insight on day one. And I mean, I just relived the entire day one again. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yes, this. So this was fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I will be catching you again soon.
Yes. See you. Thank you. Have a great day, Shikha. See you around.
Thank you. Bye bye.